Hello, people. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. Now, in this collective reading, the energy that's coming on strong is related to money and it's related to your financial condition. Now, I'm being shown that you want your financial status, you want it to improve, whosoever's energy I'm picking on. But at the same time, I'm also seeing that you make a lot of efforts. You've been making efforts since a while now and you're a very honest person. You're hardworking, honest, you're loving, kind, you're doing your inner work as well, you care about your healing. It seems to me that you're doing a lot of good things in life, but you feel that either it's been a long time you're not getting the due credit, or you're not able to achieve the stability that you are trying to achieve. You want to earn an X amount without feeling bad about it, without feeling guilty about it, without feeling ashamed about it. Because subconsciously, we are taught to be poor. Subconsciously, we are taught to uh, think that money is bad in some way, it's evil in some way. You could be from that type of programming pattern because not everyone feels that way, but internally, maybe you feel that money is evil, it's going to make me egotistical. So you are careful about causes, you're a conscious person, you like to donate, you like to do charity, you like to help other beings, you like to also put your money to good use. Whosoever's channeling I'm doing today, I feel that this collective reading can really help you change the game, change the narrative, and it's also kind of being created or it's been shared with you as a download because probably it's time now for you to step up in this department because maybe all this while God was teaching you the right skills, the right talents. Most importantly, you were doing practice. Most importantly, God is also teaching you confidence, how to be confident about yourself and the work you do. Because look, money comes from the value we put out in the world. If we think we are valuable enough, we're going to attract that amount. At the same time, a lot of people here would understand the value of mission because most twin flames, star seeds, light workers, angelics have this spiritual side, this very strong spiritual feeling or nature to help others. And that's why they are in their relationships also trying to help everyone. They've also been those people who have always helped the adults around them, the siblings around them if they've had any, cousins. So they want to be of help to everyone. They want to be good providers that way. But maybe all this instability, or you can say time for break or a dip happened because God was also teaching you discernment that comes with money that should be there in money as well, because see, all this money we can't take with us to heaven or wherever we go to another dimension, but we can take our good deeds, we can take energy with us, our own energy. And sometimes we end up helping the wrong people and then they do bad things to others. Somebody called me yesterday and they were like, "Oh, I lost so much money in the business." And just as they were talking to me, they told me that, yeah, they've made money through some wrong means also. I don't know what wrong means they were talking about because I never went into the detail. But I was like, look, even this person who has made money by, let's say, doing something wrong, or maybe they've probably cheated people, or they lied to people, or they stole some stuff which were not that good, but they told them it's good, whatever their business is. But now they are feeling sad and they are feeling really horrible because they lost some money in their business. So they are not realizing that maybe when we do wrong to others, we can also get our karma back in some other way, so that we figure out that it's not good to cheat people, it's not good to lie to people. Only when we get hurt. So you are not that person. I'm just giving you an example. I'm just saying that there are people who are making huge amounts of money by doing some kind of businesses, or they get good salary, whatever it is. But what you're looking for really is stability and consistency. You're not even looking for some really big stuff to happen, but you really want every month, every whatever, if it's weekly for you, every week or every month, you want to be stable. And you also want to release the shame or the fears, anything that is associated with money. You want to heal your money problems, basically. You don't want to feel bad for whatever you're doing, because somehow this is also connected with how much we love doing what we do. Sometimes it can happen that we don't love what we do. We don't love our job. We don't love our business. There's too much negativity that affects us. There is a lot of negativity. Trust me, every job, wherever you go, whatever you do, there's always going to be negative people, negative situations, negative energies everywhere. Narcissists are everywhere on this planet. So sometimes when we get affected by the narcissistic people or the negative criticism or the negative energy that people throw at us, we can stop, or we can think that whatever I'm doing is not good. Or, as I just said, that you're doing something that you don't even like. But when you don't like something which you really worked hard for, like another example is coming to my mind. There was a girl who was sharing this, that she gave many applications for a certain job. She applied when she didn't have a job. She sent many applications. She applied for that job that she wanted. She waited for it. But finally, when she got that job, and finally, when she's getting that salary, she doesn't have the motivation to get up every day, to show up for work. She is feeling lethargic, she's feeling lazy, she's feeling unhappy. But she's like, isn't this the job that I really was crazy about, or I genuinely wanted it so bad? Now, when I have it, what's wrong? Why am I not enjoying this? Why am I not happy? Why am I not being grateful to God for everything that I have? This is the aspect that you need to think about, because a lot of people cannot do inner work. A lot of people cannot think about what's the hidden cause, what is it inside of them that is leading them to feel this way. But you can. People who do inner work can look for all those places that come from their childhood, the wounds, the difficulties, the challenges they faced as a child, or maybe you need to heal all the reactions that you got from your family members. Like maybe your family members were jealous of rich people. Maybe your parents always told you, or they confused you. Like, on one hand, they want you to study a lot, get a job, get settled, get rich. But if somebody, some rich relative would come to the house, or some rich cousin of yours would end up in the house, or a rich friend of yours would come in the house, they would make faces, they would laugh at them behind their backs, or they would call them names, or they would just simply not be nice to them. Or if they were nice to them, it was just a charade. Only on their faces they were nice to them. As soon as they would leave, they would start gossiping about them. So even though they are not telling you that being rich is good or bad directly, but the way they were treating the rich relatives or the rich people, that left an impact on you. Sometimes a lot of people brag a lot as well, and they're doing this bragging in front of kids. So they may not have so many things, but they're bragging to others that I have this, I have that, I have this amount of money, I have that jewelry, or they're just using fake stuff so that they can get some appreciation from others and tell them that this is actually real stuff. Like they would buy branded clothes but cheaper, the cheap version of it, or they would buy artificial jewelry and tell others that it's real jewelry, so on and so forth. But when the child is watching all of these scenarios and circumstances, the child is not thinking the way adults are thinking. The child is trying to decipher, is this bad? That's why they're doing it. Is it good? Why is everyone acting this way? Why is everyone going crazy? Why is everyone behaving in a certain way? They can look through the patterns. Kids can look through the patterns, but they're also very innocent and naive. They also worship their family members, they worship their parents, they worship everyone around them, all the adults. So they think that the ones they worship so much, whatever they do must be right or wrong in some cases, even if it may not be right or wrong. So I feel that this type of energy is there. So you need to again investigate your feelings about money. You need to go like deep into it as to why you're feeling this way. Because at the end of the day, it's about satisfaction. I also work with people who make a lot of money, but they're never happy. If I ask them, are you happy with your salary? They're like, no, I want more. Are you happy with your property that you've inherited? No, I want more. Are you happy with the sports car you have? No, I don't. I'm not happy. I want more. I want another one. So there are lots and lots of people. It's not really the money or the things or the stuff that's the root cause of their misery. There's something else, but on the apparent level, on the front face, it looks like it could be that. So you are definitely someone who is trying to figure things out about money. But I feel this channeling is trying to tell you to go deeper within yourself. Okay, you don't have to feel bad about who you are. I'm also being shown that there could be some negative memories or some chapters of bullying that you went through in your school days. Maybe you were bullied by a rich kid, or maybe a rich kid was getting a lot of attention, or maybe your family didn't want you to be friends with a rich kid. I mean, there could be hundreds of scenarios, thousands of scenarios, okay? But something in your school, something happened back then that has distorted your relationship with money. So that's all I would say here now, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where I'm going to close this collective reading. For personal sessions and therapies, you can check out the description box. Yes, the negative memories are responsible for what you're going through in terms of money problems. So you need to work through them. You need to heal the karmic patterns. It could be karmic energy that you need to release. It could be negative memories. It depends on how you resonate with these things. Go and check out the description box because you really need to work on these issues if they have been there for a long time in your life. I will see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.